What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Well, let me fix this fucking camera angle. Make it square. There seems to be a little argument. I'm going to go ahead and back up my buddy Vann Brah, whatever. Anyways, Bro Fitness, Vann Brah, puts up a video about some stuff to do with BioGrow. And right away, people fucking blast him about it's bullshit, supplements suck, etc. So that's all the normal bullshit. But then you get some people, when he says it's a natural supplement, it's, people say, well, it's not natural, it is natural. And you get into this debate about what is or isn't natural. And then what is and isn't a drug. So now, someone popped up in the comment section, said something about what a drug is, what an actual drug is. And they start talking about milk, about how IGF is found in milk, and if you're drinking milk, you're consuming that hormone. So technically, milk can be considered a drug. And then one guy says, no, it's not. If you take it in BioGrow, it's a drug. If you take it from milk, it's not. It doesn't count. And you go back and forth. Now, what exactly is a drug? Here's the interesting thing. A drug is anything, and I mean anything on the earth. It doesn't have to be from food source. It doesn't have to be. It could be a fucking piece of wood. It could be a piece of grass. It could be fucking from water. It could be It could be a piece of plastic. Anything that has a drug-like effect. Now, a drug would be considered aspirin. But white willow bark, where the aspirin is derived from, would be considered an herb. However, it's still a medicine. So there's like fine lines of what people call drugs, but the white willow bark has a drug-like effect. Therefore, it actually is a drug. It's an unclassified, unscheduled drug. It has the same effects as aspirin, drug-like effects. Now, milk, technically, if you drank enough milk and you got enough IGF and your body digested it, could be considered not natural and a drug if it had a drug-like effect. As a matter of fact, protein itself, the amino acids that are in protein, if you take enough of them, they cause an anabolic response after you train. They actually build muscle tissue. Could that be considered an anabolic response, which steroids give you an anabolic response? Could food be considered a drug? Could aminos be considered a drug? Like, it goes that far if you really want to start breaking shit down, and it starts to get fucking ridiculous after a while. But here's something that, a long time ago I knew about this, and some of you guys don't, so it's new to you, but it's not to me. There was a study done at Harvard. Yes, the Harvard Medical School. You guys have heard of that before, right? Yeah, it's up there, up north. And what they want to do is they wanted to find out about curing rheumatoid arthritis. It's a very painful disease. It's a joint disease on the joints. Now, the problem with joint diseases is we do not have a food source that we take in of these collagen proteins on a regular basis that can resynthesize joint tissues. Or, joint tissues. So you can't reproduce the collagen and stuff in the joint. And hence, they have a big issue with, well, we got to replace joints, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, like all these ailments because we don't have the dietary source. Well, what if we did have that dietary source? Well, now, they caught, the scientists up there at Harvard and the people that were studying rheumatoid arthritis caught wind of something that veterinarians were doing when they were curing joint diseases in animals. And what they were doing was giving the body that part that it was missing, that collagen, okay? Collagen protein source. Not the same thing as an animal protein or something like that. It's completely different. It's a structural protein that you need to heal your joints. And if you don't have it, your joints do not heal. Now, a form of this is chicken cartilage. You've heard of chicken cartilage before. It's all that shit that's on the bone that you bite off the bone. To get the amount of chicken cartilage you would need, you'd have to eat this chicken all day long constantly to get enough in your body that you needed. However, they did see results with the chicken cartilage in the animals. So now what they decided to do is take the chicken cartilage, which is natural, last time I checked, it's cartilage on the bone of an animal, pulverize it, powderize it, and give it to patients that had rheumatoid arthritis. Now, I'm just going to go over the study here so that you guys can, and of course, you guys think it's one study. It's fucking Harvard study. You don't get much fucking more in depth than that, okay? And it's not from a chicken cartilage company who's trying to put out a fucking product. It's by scientists trying to figure out how to stop rheumatoid arthritis on people that were fucked. So basically, what it says here is Dr. David Trenham, he's trending hard. Anyways, said that collagen solution made from chicken cartilage, they added it and swirled it into the patient's morning orange juice, appeared to arrest the problems of rheumatoid arthritis in a small group that was studied. Now, I think there was 28 patients, okay, taking the collagen during the 3-month trial, got relief from the disease, and 4 went into remission. The disease became worse in the 31 patients who received a placebo. It's another saying, flat out, it did something. Now, you're talking about chicken cartilage, a food source. At the end of this study, it says, after 3 months, it was clear that the drug was beneficial. the drug. The drug they gave them was pulverized chicken cartilage. It was now classified as a drug because of the powerful effect it had on rheumatoid arthritis. Chicken cartilage, which is the cartilage from a fucking chicken bone, is now a drug. So if you're eating enough chicken, your chicken cartilage, and you go to KFC and you're like, look, man, I just want the cartilage, and you scrap off all that cartilage, you take it home and you put it in the microwave and you fucking dry it out and you pulverize, you now are manufacturing drugs in your house. That's how it works, okay? So yes, food sources can be drugs, and they have been classified as drugs. So this is not dating back to fucking like the 1960s where they derived everything from plant sources. It can be animal, it can be plant, it can be all kinds of things. But the bottom line is anything that has a drug-like effect can be considered a drug. So yes, as a matter of fact, milk can be considered a drug. If you break it down to like the example I used before, amino acids can be considered a drug, because if you actually took in enough amino acids, they give you glutamine to burn patients to try to speed the healing faster. That means glutamine, technically, because it has a drug-like effect and heals the burn faster, is now a drug. It's an amino acids in your body. So there's no need to fight. No need to fight. But the bottom line is, if you're taking something that is, even food-wise, you don't even fucking know what is or isn't. It's all natural, not natural bullshit. Let's face facts. A lot of you guys out there claiming natural have taken fucking creatine, have taken a lot of different things that would not be considered natural fucking 20 years ago. Okay, flat out. But because you get desensitized to it, and now everything is, well, it comes from an animal or a plant source, so technically it's not, a drug, it's natural. If it has a drug-like effect and it causes a 0.001% increase in strength or mass or anything like that, that is a drug-like effect, and that technically is a drug. So you guys on your high horses preaching down about how, well, I don't do this, I don't do that, motherfucker. If you're taking out glutamine in any fucking way, shape, or form, or BCAAs, that could be considered a drug. Biostraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. Because this one came from Harvard, motherfuckers. www.biostraining.com is a blog, and where the beat rheumatoid arthritis for chicken cartilage, because it's a drug, bicep, and we're out.